Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing another cube on my own. Here's hoping I don't just draft another bad monocolored deck and lose with it. That seems to be what I do when left to my own devices. What's going on here? What are you? 2 mana, 1/2 double strike. Oh yeah, that card was a nuisance to play against, although I did win that game. Lauren's not... I mean, actually, there are a lot of decent artifacts and enchantments in this format. It could be good. This is the OK Glissa. I mean, see a Siege Rhino, pick a Siege Rhino, maybe? 3 colors is a bit much. Could just, like, grab the Mind Stone, fits into anything. Nothing here is, like, screaming to me, you have to pick this color, right? You know, Captain Eberhard is a fine aggro card. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to take that, try to go for some white stuff. There's, like, you know, maybe wedding announcement wheels somehow. Unlikely. But, like, I wouldn't be unhappy to have Lauren. Or the Zealous Conscripts. Although it's the only red card it probably doesn't wheel, right? I don't know. I'll take Captain Eberhard. Why not? It's ramped for aggro. Kind of cool. Seasoned Pyro is fine. Ranger of Eos, a little expensive. What do I see? I mean, Counterspell is bananas, obviously. Don't really want the Cruelty of Gix that much. It's fine. I mean, Mana Tithe... I don't know. Probably not. Well, geez. I mean, I don't dislike Seasoned Pyro to try first, like, Boros kind of thing. It helps you fix your draw. If you have too many creatures or too many spells, too many lands, you fix the problem. I don't know. Doesn't seem very coherent yet, but doesn't have to until... Oh, Elish Norn. This is like one of the best white creatures in the cube, right? On the other hand, there's a Lutri here. I don't think... I mean, I don't know. Every deck is fine to, like, run Lutri, but... In a red-white deck, you're not really going to have the time or inclination to do that. This is only 4 mana? Oh, this isn't... Oh, this isn't the big Elish. It's like... It's fine, but it's not as good as all that. There's nothing here I really want, though. Maybe Fairy Mastermind could fit in. Well, in that case, take Lutri, right? I don't know. You could go for a Gruul thing. Like, Halana and Elena are good. Fateful Absence, also... Yeah, maybe that's... I mean, it's a good card in red-white. 2 mana to kill, like, anything, and your opponent gets the card back, but only if they tax their mana, which is something that a tempo deck would like, or an aggro deck, I guess. Some Nicol Bolas thing, yeah. Rip Apart is fine, but I think Kumano Faces Kakazan is good for a red-white deck, right? Rip Apart might wheel. Nobody's thrilled to have this card, usually, if they're not running red-white aggro, and we just might be the only ones doing that. Blade Splicer's fine. Gobakon's great for this kind of deck. Settle the Wreckage. Oh, no thanks. Yeah, give me a Gobakon, I think. Oh, there's an Obliterating Bolt. Maybe we take the red card and wheel something white? Because these two are both fine, and removal is pretty good. 6 mana for Chandra is a bit much, but Unholy Heat is great. Okay, yeah, 4 mana for Chandra is more like it, but Fable of the Mirror Breaker, pick 7. What is happening? It's like number 2 in the first pick order list that 17 Lands draft shows, right? Their stats say of all the cards in the cube, this one is picked second most often after Shouldered. I'll take it. It fits in any red deck. I mean, the fact that that's their pick 7 means we really should very much consider being in red. I've picked up some decent red cards. You know, I was trying to push in that direction. This indicates that that push will be successful, I think. Like, I mean, we're not wheeling Lutri, I'm sure, but that's okay. What is happening? Don't make me play mono red. I'll just ruin it. Okay, Krenko is great. What is... Oh, this is also good. But I think I'll take the Krenko, like... It did! The only red card in this entire pack went all the way around. I said there's no way that'll happen. Someone's playing red. Okay, sure. Great. I don't remember why I even mentioned whether this is going to wheel. What did I take from my first pack? Eberhardt? Yeah, I must have been thinking about some Boros aggro deck at the time because this fits into that. And I was like, oh, there's only one red card. Well, that won't wheel. But it did. Wow. I mean, not that getting this is some great coup. It is a good card. And when I ran it, I've been happy with it. Ranger of Eos is back. Oh, but what about Mana Tithe? Like, actually, 4 mana to find a bunch of little dorks is not bad. Comes with a 3/2. I mean, this is... I actually think Mana Tithe is kind of great for this sort of deck, where your opponent's going to be, like, sitting there saying, please, let me get to turn 5, let me get to turn 5, I get to resolve Shouldered, and then or Shouldered costs 4. Unbelievable. And you're like, oh, I held up 1 mana. Sucks to be you. You know, something like that, right? Their opponents are going to be trying to tap out when they hit their big haymakers, right? Is sort of what I'm thinking. I guess this card's fine. So what exactly does this do? Yeah, okay. I mean, sure. Rip Apart did wheel. I said that might happen. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Okay, this might be a little... That might be all the top end I need, these 2 cards here. 1 mana, 2/1, I mean, seems good. Although... I could take the Seraph. I don't know, I think you need a lot of 1 mana stuff. Electrostatic Blast is okay, it's fine. Yeah, being... I don't know. Being able to make, like, play a 1 mana card on turn 1 reliably is pretty important, I think, for an aggro deck. Monastery Mentor is kind of great. Don't want a Sarah Paragon. Light Up the Stage would be pretty cool. Portable Hole wouldn't be so bad. I mean, this might wheel, right? Fable of the Mirror Breaker went almost all the way around. How am I for non-creature spells? I mean, I'm doing fine. This is a nice 3-drop. I don't have much in the way of draw, though, right? Maybe I do take Light Up the Stage, because we should be able to do damage most of the time. And this is 1 mana, draw 2 cards. Yeah, I think I should take that. Taralf's Disciple, amazing. Stoke is pretty good. Magda would be nice. Maul of the Skyclaves, that's a beater and a half. Honestly, I think we can wheel one of these red cards, right? There's just nobody playing red. And I'm happy to take any of them. I'm going to grab Maul of the Skyclaves while I still can. Glory Bingler is fantastic. I mean, we have a little more top end than really I would like. Well, we'll see. Small Chandra? I mean, doesn't really look very good. Pillar of Flame is fine. What is In the Trenches? Too expensive, right? Yeah. Birth of Miletus doesn't really fit in this deck. Two 1/1 red. I mean, I don't know. I'll take a Pillar of Flame. What's this? 3-mana 3/3. It's got this whole double team shit going, huh? Okay. Blessed Alliance. Oh, no thanks. Captivating Crew, probably too expensive. I mean, actually, maybe a duel? I don't think I really need a duel to play 2-color. This is a lot of value, and it's fine. Benalia's okay. Collective Effort? I mean, Plark and Augusta might actually be good. It gives all your stuff like +1/+0 when attacking, basically, right? If you want. I don't know. I'm going to take a removal spell. If I had more time to think, maybe I would come up with a better idea or a justification for doing something else. But all right, nothing good here. That's too bad. I mean, maybe I could run a mirror, but I doubt it. Portable Hull's okay. Oh, that's a Luris. I didn't notice that last time through the pack. I really hate the alternate art for the companions. It makes me... On the one hand, it's very distinctive, so I should notice them. But it doesn't look like the art I'm used to the companions having, so I don't notice them. I don't know, this doesn't matter. Like, I don't see that as Luris. It's just some weird blob. No chance I could companion Luris, right? Well, maybe. I mean, I could try. I have a lot going on that's 3+. It would be pretty hard. Adeline is pretty good. No, that's not what this is. That's Lyra. It's not so good. This pack as a whole is not very good. I don't need another big 4-mana weird dude dragon thing. Let's just take a duel that comes in untapped every time. Pretty bad pack, though. Showdown of the Scalds. I mean, it's insane. Like, yes, Welcoming Vampire is good. Faithless Looting would be fine. But Showdown of the Scalds. 4 mana, draw 4. Sort of. And then it just puts a shitload of counters on your many tiny dudes. Probably it's more like draw 3 most of the time. You can't cast all the spells that you draw. But you can hit like 2 lands, cast 2 spells. It could happen. But, oh, Athalia. Okay, that's a pretty good aggro card. Don't really want Experimental Frenzy. This is great. Like, I want 1 and 2 mana stuff. Thalia's great. But I think I'm going to take this instead. Don't want any Kenriths. Don't really want a Sun Titan. This is cute. I think I'll take a Cave of the Frost Dragon, though. Yeah. Just a land that does something. Felidar Retreat. You supposed to say Felidar? I don't know. I'm probably taking the Royal Eruption, but... I mean... It's a potential good top-end card. Like... I have too many of those already. It is a way to, like, I don't know. I think I'll just take a Royal Eruption. Or what is like the deal with this? 3 mana to remove something. You can play that card this turn. I don't know. I'll just take the Royal Eruption, I guess. Oh, wait, I missed there was that 1 mana white card. March is fine. Bomat Courier would be really nice. These cards, I don't need more heavy stuff. This is good, but I'll just take a Bomat Courier. Nahiri? Interesting. Is this good? Not especially good, but there might be some artifact or creature that I really want in play or something. I don't know. I'm probably just not running this.
Just the last.
Okay, very macho. None of this. I don't know. Here. No, that land. I thought it was one of those lands that you could sack to draw a card. But I don't know. We're not playing any of that. It clearly doesn't matter what I pick. All right, and we did wheel Faithless Looting out of this pack. That's not so bad. I'm not so sure I'm going to run it, but... I mean, actually, Experimental Frenzy, I don't know. Maybe there's some universe where I run that. It's a good top deck, that's for sure. Mutavault is fine. Another land we can dump mana into. Got a lot of cuts to make. Now, so what does this Nahiri actually do? Okay. Oh, I got this card back, huh? I think it's good. Just another little aggro dork. Okay, so it's an artifact or creature. Put it onto the battlefield. Okay, artifacts with haste don't matter very much, but it's only on the board for free for 1 turn, but then it goes back to your hand. I don't know, maybe we could run Lord Hold Command. Probably not. But so, like, if you pick an equipment, in particular, Maul of the Skyclaves, then, like, it goes on the battlefield, and it attaches for free. And what, like, these equipments from Zendikar Rising, they all had this theme of, like, it's cheaper to cast it and attach it than it is to just attach it after you've cast it, right? They have an equip cost that's higher than their mana cost. So most equipment, if you're like, oh, I have some spare mana, there's nothing to equip this to, but I'll get the equipment on the field and later I can equip it and I'll save some money, some mana. This equips itself the first time you cast it. So it's actually cheaper to have it in your hand and then cast and equip than it is to have it on the board. So anyway, the point is, like, I don't know. It's not like it's a benefit to have this returned to your hand because, oh, wouldn't it be nice if it just stayed attached to the creature? But if they, like, kill the creature that you attach it to, then having it come back to your hand is actually kind of nice, right? Anyway, I don't know. So, like, I think Lore Hold Command is one of the first things to go. Maybe a land should be first. Our average mana cost is low. I don't think we necessarily want to go down to 15 because we do have a lot of ones, but it's not like... I don't know. I guess we have to figure out what spells we're cutting first. Like Siege Gang Commander, probably not actually all that great as one of our few top mana value cards, because it asks us to dump even more mana into it. It does help with Go Wide, so like Showdown of the Scalds would appreciate it, but I don't know. I hope there aren't too many games where I'm casting like a 5 mana spell and then a 4 mana spell and then something else, right? So March, I mean, I don't think you're supposed to really want to run this in red-white. because it puts you at a mana disadvantage to your opponent. Right? They play 2-drop, you have to spend 3 mana killing it, or else like exile a white card, which, okay. Card disadvantage is sort of something these decks are okay with. Yeah, Faithless Looting we probably don't need. I do like the Mana Tithe, though. And this, I mean, it's okay. Anyway, let's cut one land. How are we color-wise? More red than white, substantially. Yeah, looks that way. But I think you still want like 7 white sources, right? Or 8. Because we have a lot of 1-mana white stuff. What if I said MV greater than 2? Can you search for T permanent? I don't think so, right? This like helps me see what Luris would hit. Yeah, this does not, this search doesn't work. How do you, I don't know. I'm actually, I guess this isn't even the Scryfall search syntax, so even if I looked up on Scryfall how it works, it's not correct. T-cur or, I assume you can say or? So what are my expensive creatures? Like, yes. I have to make 7 more cuts. Maybe I could put back in some of the big stuff and then cut all some of the smaller stuff and then cut all these, but I'd also have to cut like Nahiri, which honestly is probably fine. Oops, I guess I meant to do that. To companion Luris. Like, okay, let's get rid of Lorehold Command. I mean, let's just see. Oops, if I really wanted to, could I companion Luris? Is that even within the realm of possibility? It's looking like no, right? I would have to find, you know, I could put that in, that. And now we're out. That's it. I'm 3 cards short, even if I put in every card I drafted that fits my colors and fits Luris's companion requirement. So it's just not going to happen. And we would have to do so much to make that happen. So we're not going to do that. Experimental Frenzy is like, I don't know. It's a big draw card in a way, right? I think we probably don't want this in our deck. It's a good top deck, sort of. But, like, I don't know. If you ever have to play it, you're kind of sad. So you hope to kill opponent before this becomes relevant. I don't think Nahiri's all that good. I mean, I don't know. You could plus it twice to try to get the -8, but nothing ever lives that long, right? And the -8 is fine. It gives us these creatures with haste, but then they only get to attack once. I don't know. Actually, putting Glorybringer back in your hand is kind of nice because you can exert it, and then it comes back to hand, and you can cast it and exert it again. Okay, Ephemerate really does not fit in the deck, obviously. That was just added while we were looking through all the cards that we could put in to companion Luris. So if I just run these 3 cards as my top end, then I kind of want to cut down the 3 slot. Let's put Light Up the Stage over here. We're not going to be casting that for 3 very often. Flames of the Firebrand, kind of weak, I think. Pillar of Flame may be a little weak. It's a sorcery speed shock. Oh, Faithless Looting. I mean, I don't know. If I have Bomat Courier, maybe I don't need that. I think I cut that earlier and then put it back just to show what it would look like to Companion Lurrus. I think this looks playable. Sure. What kind of deck is this anyway? It's Showdown of the Skalds? Sacred Serenity. Well, I hope we can disrupt that a little bit. I mean, I can cast Mana Tithe and Lurrus. It's not great. I think you're probably supposed to mulligan to, like, be able to cast a 1-drop. I don't know. It's probably wrong. I'm just going to lose this game, not a bad mulligan choice. Unless I'm a lucky son of a bitch. Oh, this is perfect because it lines up with Lurrus. Watery Grave. So, Dimir Control versus aggro that doesn't do anything on turn 1? We have Mana Tithe. Green, an even slower deck. No Mind Stones. Probably I just Mishra's Command this turn, right? Dump my lands, go looking for something else. Depends what I draw, I guess. Ooh. So what? Mishra's Command is a sorcery. I cast it for 2 on this. Discard 2 cards. I guess. Or I could wait a turn and try to cast it for 4, but I want to cast Conscripts, right? So I think it's... Oh, hang on, but... I don't want to... Okay, I don't want to discard 2 cards. I want to play this. And I'll choose X as 3. This player, this creature. Actually, I guess that's fine. I want to keep everything. Submit 0. I should have picked, though, maybe X is only 2, so that I could use Lurrus to recast this when it died. I didn't think of that. I thought, oh, if in case they don't block, I might as well do 1 extra damage. But if I had left a red, I could have recast this. Wow, that's slow. Okay, well, hopefully Big Lurrus can chew him up. I might even hang on to this till next turn so I can steal their creature and hit them with it. I think that's probably right. what is this? Sure. If they don't tap out for a big creature, I can just like swing and kill them. And if they do, they probably can't counter this. I don't know. They could like board clear me and I'd be sad, but I'd still get in for 3. For 4, actually. Titania's Command. Okay. So there are some plays here. Take this. Swing with it. And I think that's exact size, right? Because I get to swing with all of... They can block 4 here, but then I'm getting in with another 4 and a 3 and a 1. Yeah, that should be lethal. Oh, actually, yeah, right. Yeah, that's actually also a 4. Okay, so a slight mistake, I think, by paying too much for Mishra's Command. And Mishra's Command was horrible, by the way. It was like 3, although I actually paid 4 mana to do 2 damage to a creature. It was so bad. I could have discarded, but I didn't want to. There was nothing else I could do with this stupid card. It was still fine. It got rid of their creature, but it 2-for-1'd myself. Very sad, right? Anyway, so maybe I should have paid 1 less and kept open a red mana to re-Kumano. I don't know. It turned out okay, I think, because the next turn I didn't have anything to put a counter on with Kumano. I'm not casting blue or black spells. A very sketchy keep as well, but I lucked out drawing the mountain turn 2. This is not a sketchy keep. This is straight fire. I'd rather be going first, though. Oh, I am going first. Look at that. I don't really pay much attention when it tells me who's first, as you may have noticed. Just get a turn 2 3/3 Magda on the field. A 3/2. Oh, she's a 2/1? Okay, that's fair enough. This wouldn't happen to be a dwarf, would it? No, of course not. Resolves. No blocks, please. I must discard 2 and then redraw if I play this. I don't think I want to right now. Showdown is the Scald's next turn is looking pretty sweet. This creature. Maybe I should have played this pre-combat to protect this from... in case they flashed something in, but it turned out okay, because I killed it. Okay. Sure. This isn't the enlist guy. I sort of hoped he would be. I think I just run this out, right? I don't think I want to make a big attack here. Like, this could trade with Magda. I don't know. But, like, getting counters on my stuff feels amazing. I don't think I'm going to do this. They get a one-turn break. Is this a dwarf? Okay, that's good news. Oh, they even pained themselves to get the red mana. Nice. They're looking at all my stuff. Gonna try to kill it, I guess? Ooh, Seasoned Pyro. Discard all of this to get 2 1/1s. And then cast, like, one of these after Magda attacks? Oh, only for each non-land card, so I wouldn't get anything. Okay, but it's still kind of cool, right? But maybe not as cool as casting both of these, I imagine. For some reason, I thought this was on every creature you control, which would be very good, obviously. It's still good as it is, but it would maybe be a little bit too good the other way. There's no reason not to sacrifice this, right? Well, there's no reason to sacrifice it either. Okay. They tap? They must have untapped. Yeah, okay, they tapped and then changed their mind. Magda? Okay, well, they're at 3, and I have 4 lightning bolts. And I did actually draw 4 off Showdown of the Scalds. I got to play all 4 of them. Incredible. Despite playing it on, like, turn 3. Yeah, turn 3. Because I got the treasure, and then I played a land I drew off of it to be my 4th land. Pretty good card, Magda. It's king. Oh, it comes in tapped. So I can't turn 1 bodyguard. I mean, I can mountain, hold up Unholy Heat, then Clifftop Retreat, play a bodyguard. It's not great. I wish this were a plains. But if they play a 1-drop, I'll be thrilled to be able to do this. No dice? Okay. Ooh, if you control 2 or more other lands. Yeah, so this can come in untapped now. And this can come in untapped later. So it didn't make anything invincible, sadly. I mean, I'm tapping out, right? So I don't think I'm going to need the Mutavault anytime soon. Actually, what am I tapping out for? I don't even know. Probably Fable? But maybe Krenko's looking better right now. I know I could light up the stage and play like another 1-drop, but that doesn't seem very good. I think it's Krenko. Play him before Fable. Maybe I'm crazy. Fable just does so much. And it's slow to do it, though? So, like, getting that sooner is good? I don't know. I mean, it makes the goblin as well? I'm going to play Fable. Everyone says it's a really good card. That probably means you should play it every time you can. I don't know. It's a 2/2. Okay. So they're going to get a snake. Resolves. Discard up to 2 cards. These all seem pretty good right now. I want a land. I want removal. I want the Bomat Courier. I want light up the stage. I think I'm just going to decline. So we want to blow this up. We want to run out a courier. And then we want to full swing. Sure. And while light up the stage would be cool, I don't think we need it yet. Let's just play Kranko. This targeted nothing, so it doesn't do anything. It's just a 1-mana 2/1, which is fine. Gonna kill the Fable? That's alright. Ooh, have your own Fable. Oh, it's giving me priority because I could sacrifice this to do nothing, sure. Sleeper's cool. Now this I wish I could discard. Let's see. How much is this to activate? 5, not including itself. Okay. So I think I can Mutavault comfortably here. Tapping, let's say, Cave? They get to kill, like, my 1/1 here and my 2/1 here if they want. That's fine. Sure. Creature or Planeswalker? Fine. No treasure for you. I can't copy Kranko. If I animate Frost Dragon, which I can do, and copy it, it'll just be a land. It won't be a dragon. So that would not be... I wouldn't have the mana to copy it anyway, I guess. That would not be prudent. 5 mana? I mean, they could have, like, burned down the house? Okay. It's not that bad, I think. Yeah. Okay, so this... This is a sorcery. I want to choose X is 2 to kill this. Pump one of these, I guess. X is 2. Damage that. Pump this. Sure. Well, they're just going to block here, right? Hang on. What if I make this bigger to make more goblins? X is still 2. This and this. Sure. Animate this. Make another goblin, right? Burn down the house is still pretty good for them. But if they don't have it, I'm looking pretty sweet. I mean, any board clear is good, right? I do just lose to that, but I kind of have to play into it, right? Cruelty of Gix, that's great. That's fine. What creature? Siege Gang again? That's fine. They don't have enough goblins to kill Fable and still live, so this was a pretty safe attack, I think. Oh, they actually just don't have enough to live, period? Sure. I guess I didn't count that out, but it does seem true. Kranko has been a house this game. But also so have the lands. Fable is just fine. Oh, it's a 3-4, not a 4-4? Yep, okay. We're still dead to removal? Sort of? No, because I have Frost Dragon. And they would kill their own board as well. Shoot yourself in the face? This is a goblin. Shoot yourself in the face? GG? Let me do this so they can see what I'm suggesting as a play. Actually, this is a goblin as well. They could do 6 damage by activating it twice. Not anymore. They tap too much mana. Very funny. Okay, steal a card from my deck at random. Maybe it's a win. I don't run board clears, buddy. I've honestly never seen Kranko do anything. I'm aware he can do things. This is the first time he's done something. For me or against me. I'm sure, like, you know, Commander players or Cube connoisseurs have seen it happen more often. But for me, I've never seen it. And this time he made like 15 goblins or some crazy... I mean, I could count it, right? 2, 5, 4... So he made 11 goblins. Mishra's command actually was pretty good this game. I mean, it killed their Siege Gang commander and it made 2 1/1s. That's okay. I would say, of all the cards I played, it was maybe the worst. Right? Okay, I mean, the lands were pretty important. Mutavault was great. What did I kill with Unholy Heat? It was some little dork. Oh, the Ophiomancer, yeah. This is the Enlister guy. This is amazing. I accept 100%. And I think we play out the Enlister before the Courier? Not 100% sure, but that seems reasonable. Because if on turn 2 I end up wanting to remove something instead of playing another creature, then this will be doing more damage per turn. I won't be accumulating card draw here, but so often this doesn't actually go off, right? Especially not when you play it early. Oh, it's so good. Now this is when it attacks, right? So I don't want to enlist here. Or do I? That's actually an interesting question. I get that boon. A boon for Krenko is kind of insane, and the card draw on this often doesn't trigger. I'm going to actually enlist, weirdly enough. This is going to come down as a 3-4 and swing as a 4-5. Because of Kumon. Oh, assuming I draw a land. If I don't draw a land, I'm going to throw my computer out the window. Okay, well, see you later, window. Computer. I guess I'm just killing this. I think we're going for attack this time. One counter on Krenko is enough. And I want to make sure this starts getting me some cards if I run into trouble. If I run dry. Resolves. Okay. This 1/1 is a nuisance. I mean, I think I'd want to kill this thing, but I don't know if now is the time. I think I just want to play Krenko and swing all. Ah, but not in that order, right? No, I need to kill this. I can't just start throwing stuff away to their 1/1. I think it's a little sad, but we go with this. And then full swing. I lose a creature to the 1/1, but that's going to happen eventually anyway. I would have picked Bomat Courier, but okay, damage is important, I guess. Maybe they're right. I didn't think very hard about it. Maybe if I'd had to think harder about it, I would have picked as they did. Meat Hook Massacre for 2. Okay. Well, you know, I could have gotten more counters on this if I'd done more enlisting. This last turn, I think enlist was definitely wrong. The turn before, maybe it was okay. One counter on Krenko is going to have to do, I guess. Creature or Planeswalker? I think we're in fairly bad shape now. Yeah, obviously, Taral's Disciple, I agree. Is this mono black, actually? So far. I'm not sure how that should be influencing my decision making, but something to keep in mind, I guess. I hate this life gain, man. Get this shit out of here. Mana Tithe could be good, but I just want a card that does something right now. A card I can play right now. Yeah, for example, haha. Sure. Got my planes. Showdown of the Scalds. Best top deck in the deck for sure. Right? Glorybringer might be okay depending on what they play, I guess. Luris would be kind of sweet. Mishra's Command is not a thing. Actually, does giving this haste make any sense? No, right? I could get in for 5. Seems bad. Yeah, I don't like this. Copying Glorybringers with this is going to be really nice, if I can ever do it. So I guess I just choose X's 3, right? To destroy their thing and give this, because I'm not activating this for anything. So 3, that damage, that a buff. We're looking bad, but, I mean, there's a lot of good top decks. A land is a good top deck. There are several non-lands that are good top decks. I don't know. Right, like if I draw a land, blow this up, swing, I mean, right? Magda, I can't even copy, huh? But this is a goblin. Oh no, right. This cares about dwarves. Okay, I'll play Magda. Oh, actually, I do have dragons, right? Magda could activate to search Glorybringer if I somehow had 5 treasures. Not this game. I already have a Glorybringer, but also I'm never going to have 5 treasures. That's just nonsense. Still looking very bad. Tell me it's a plains? I mean, mountain's also fine, obviously. If they swing, I have to let it in, but I think they want to keep this back on blocks, which is good for me if I can play the Glorybringer. 6/3 lifelinker, pretty bad for me. Okay. Would have rather had that last turn. I mean, we're still well behind, but we have some hope, I think. Gonti's pretty slow. They can cast this even if Gonti's dead, right? Yes. Don't forget that Mutavault could become a creature if they wanted it to. They're actually going to swing with it. Wow. Okay. They want to kill me. Okay, that's respectable, I guess. So how much damage do I have? This is 4. This is 8. I could get 2 more by putting the counter here. that would be 10. But I'm killing a creature, so they're gaining a life. 2 life? No, 1 life. So, I mean, we're not killing them. So which of these do I need to kill more badly? I think it's surely the Murderous Rider, right? It's just, it means that, like, they can block this turn. Actually, I can't even really attack with Magda if I let this live. Maybe I have to let them hit me for 2 lifelink again. Maybe I can just leave Magda up. As a blocker for the 2/3. Get rid of their lifelink. I don't know. I'm not sure this was a coherent line of play. Also, I was probably wrong to play the mountain from here. I should have played the Mutavault so I'd have another creature. I was too focused on, like, losing this resource. Well, Toxrill is going to be the end of the game unless I have some way to kill it, which I don't think... Oh, a Zealous Conscripts. That would win, right? So I have 4 damage here. 5 damage. That would be 7 more. So Zealous Conscript wins. Everything else pretty much loses. So we don't block here. That is not a Zealous Conscript. Indestructible is not going to matter. And we concede. It was mono black. Just like, I don't know. I had an okay opening. It sort of fell apart. When exactly? I mean, they used Blackstone's Twilight on Krenko, and, like, what happened to all my other creatures? I guess they just died in combat or something? I don't really remember. And they had, like, Meathook Massacre gaining them a bunch of life, and that Bastion of Remembrance, I think is what it's called, right? The black enchantment. Actually, is it? It's an enchantment, right? Not an artifact? Yeah, Bastion of Remembrance enchantment. No, thank you. 3 planes and 4 red spells. Very funny, but not for me. Looking good. Put back... Oh, I thought this was Kumano faces Kakazan. It's going to be another awkward... Like, I thought this was good, but it hadn't occurred to me that turn 1 is when this does enter tapped, and that matters. I'm not sure how long I can really... I don't know. Let's put back my 5-drop. Maybe I can get some Mana-Tide stuff to happen. This would be great, obviously, to play turn 2. That's what I plan to do. I guess it's better to play Mutavault. I'm not planning to animate this turn, but maybe I want it to not be summoning sick for next turn? Esper control 2 mana counter spells? Yep. Well, I mean, I have plenty of good spells to play. I'm not too mad, I guess. Evoke a Muldrifter to draw 2. I'm feeling pretty behind here. Opponent's the one who wants the game to go long, and I haven't attacked yet. Discard 2 cards. I mean, Obliterating Bolt is sort of bad. I'm optimistic about Mana Tithe. Unholy Heat. I mean, they don't seem to be playing that many creatures. It would be nice to keep one piece of removal, wouldn't it? I don't know. It's not on Delirium yet. Let's discard both of these. Okay, not what I was looking to see. Gonna kill the 2/2 somehow? With a 4-mana spell, I hope? Commit it? Commit it? Blink of an eye. No. Unholy Heat wasn't going to deal with that, so I'm glad I got through these lands. Maybe I can find an answer. I mean, I don't know. Was I supposed to save Mana Tithe for this and say, go ahead and have my Goblin? I don't think so. This prevents ETB effects, so this won't even do anything, right? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Just die? I don't have anything to cope with Ellis Norn. I'm looking through my deck. Yeah. Faithful Absence. No, that's in... Yeah, that works. I don't have any way to try to draw to it, though. No attacks. Play a 2/2. I could try to hold it until it can discard some cards, but I think I just need more stuff on board. I mean, Mana Tithing Ellis Norn would have been pretty cool. Maybe I should have let them kill the Goblin. But if they were going to draw a card as well? I don't know. I think that's something a better player might do differently. Is recognize that like letting them have the Goblin and the card is not as important as making sure you can kill some big 5 or 6 drop bomb. Right, like if that Blink of an Eye resolved, I was still in control of the board. And tithing their turn 5 play could be crucial. But also, like, I'm just swinging for 2 in that case? Like, right? How good is that, really? It goes off twice. Oh, they concede. Alright, see you later, idiot. What? I don't know what happened? They accidentally unplugged their computer? Like, that wouldn't concede. It would probably time out, right? Maybe they had to go fend off a home invasion? Or take their kids to soccer practice? I don't know. Well, it was a welcome reprieve because that was a 100% game loss. This hand is amazing. Main issue with it is that we're on the draw, I guess. I want to get the Mutavault down now. So I'm not going to need double red anytime soon. Unless I hit Unholy Heat, maybe. But then I won't have double red, so it'll be fine. Nothing to enlist, so just swing. Boros. Did they end up banning this card from any formats? It doesn't look like it. I thought it was known to be a pretty good card. Maybe not good enough to be banned. Oh, that's kind of cool. So let's tap. Do I want to light up the stage this turn? I don't think so. So I guess it doesn't really matter how I tap. I mean, maybe I do. It's till next turn, right? Yeah. I might not want to play these two cards. Maybe I want to play something else. Let's go. Pretty good play for next turn. Well, I don't know. Maybe. It depends. It's probably good. Oh, that's so good. It doesn't do shit. I mean, they're ramping a lot, I guess. I guess I would welcome this trade. And I would also welcome 2 damage. Two cards in graveyard, so Uro's nowhere close, right? Elvis Mystic doesn't do anything. These 4 cards they have to do something if they want to win. Okay, Blink of an Eye for kicker. I mean, I can give Kranko haste and +1/+0, I guess. That's kind of cool. And a counter from Scalds, right? That's a good tap. X is... oh. I guess X is 1. I can draw and discard. This gets bigger. I don't really think I need a Plains. But Cave of the Frost Dragon... Yeah, that could be pretty useful. I think it might actually be this captain whatever. Like, by the time this is relevant, the game is over, right? I didn't miss lethal by, like, playing this and equipping it with the maul and giving it haste. I don't have that much white, if nothing else. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Showdown of the Scalds was insane again, even though I couldn't even play a single card the turn that I resolved it, because I had already played my land. Just getting to play a land, drawing a land plus two spells that happened to actually work pretty well together. Pretty nice. Still nowhere near Uro. Okay, great. I'll take it. Is that 5? Or just 4? I think it's 5. Yeah. Alright, we're breaking even, if nothing else. Evidence that the only deck I know how to play is aggro. Ayutam. It's just so unbelievably low effort, by the way those tips show up. And, like, they don't even bother to check, is he on Windows? Should I give him the Windows keyboard shortcut? Or is he on Mac and I can give him the Mac one? They're like, oh, I'll just give them both. And you have to figure this shit out. Like, it's not hard. You could have done it better. Gotta be Loris, right? I don't think I'm gonna blow up my creature. I don't think I want to light up the stage right now. Seems like it would be better next turn. I don't know. Next turn it's going to cost too much because they're going to have a creature in play. No, I guess not. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, never mind all that. Okay, I probably... If I had lit up the stage, I would have hit this, which would have been pretty good. And maybe even the land to play it with? We'll see. Whatever the second card is. No, actually, because he just shuffled stuff, so we don't know what it would have been.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit when we
little
win.
dude.
Humility is for the weak.
Creature or planeswalker? So, swing face, light up the stage in case there's a land I want. And then I still have bolt for her. Alternatively, hit them in the face for 10. That seems kind of good, doesn't it? There's going to be 8 lightning bolts in my deck, and they're at 1? Oh, it's just first strike. I thought it was double strike. Am I stupid? I meant to cast light up the stage at end of turn. I didn't realize I was passing to end of turn. I was like, why is it giving me priority mid-combat? And I was like, oh, because I could cast this. It's a sorcery. I couldn't do that. Okay, I really should have attacked Lily.
When I say
I just, like...
you
right.
suffer.
I equipped this to something with double strike last game, and then I got confused. Oh, I'm so bad. I mean, I could bolt the flyer and swing face again? Seems reasonable, right? 12 lightning bolts now? Okay, we found one.
The others can deal with you. All in a day's work.
Oh, Murderous Rider. That gains life. No, that loses life. Oh, wow, they're spinning the wheel. Oh, it hit nothing, huh? Okay, well, pretty abysmally played game. I just did not make a single good decision all game, but it didn't matter because my cards were red and white. Juniperous? That's part of some, like, I don't know. Well, it looks like a Latin quote anyway. I don't know if it actually is one. This, I mean, I have 2 1-drops. And good follow-up if I ever draw a mountain. I think you're supposed to mulligan, but I don't know. On the play, I think you certainly mulligan. On the draw, I'm going to chance it, I guess. Hello. Play a mountain, rub it in my face. Tapped mountain, okay. Okay, it automatically chose, great. Need that mountain, like, right now, or I'm just dead and dumb. Yeah, I mean, I was supposed to mulligan. I know. Oh, my God. It's important to have all your colors. But Krenko's going to be a big boy when I get to cast him, maybe, if that ever happens. Okay. Oh, enjoy. Feast your eyes on this collection. Oh, so delightful. Yeah, I did this to myself. I don't know. Don't keep one color hands. I had 2 spells, and that seemed like it would be kind of cool, but I don't think we have an answer to Owl. I mean, I don't know, Obliterating Bolt, but I can't cast that, so. Does that kill me? Yes, it put a counter on something in full swing for 9 in the air. Maybe I have a quest to kill creatures, I don't know. Well, that's the end of the cube run, I think. Or have I somehow only lost 1 game? I'm pretty sure it's 2. I haven't really been paying attention. So this would be number 3. Oh, it was only 1. This is number 2. Ah. Imagine how boring it would be if I had, like, a way to track my win count, right? I would never. I wouldn't. I would not be. I mean, this is insane. This is a great hand. Cast Eberhard. This on 1, Eberhard on 2, and then just like YOLO stuff. I could blow up the sleeper at some point, but there doesn't seem to be any rush. Right, this does 2. They can't easily make this a 3/3 anytime soon. Okay. Obliterating Bolt on that will be good sometime. Is it good now? I'd really like to get this down if I can. I think I just full swing here and plan to play this. If this trade goes through, it's fine. Oh, is it fine? Maybe not. They get their thing back, right? Okay. That looked Jund? Yes, Jund. Okay. That's fine, I guess. They had to pay extra for it. That's nice. So blow this up and blow this up is a play we could make. But there's not going to be a good timing to do that once they've untapped. So if they play land, pump it, I can say, okay, fine, and they, I don't know. But if they, well. Yeah, I mean, I guess I go for this. Yeah, I'm just going to see if I can get them to waste little mana pumping this. And if not, then there will be something better to Unholy Heat, I assume. Yep, that's fine. Do it one more time? No? Definitely a better thing to take out. Yep. Not sure what the play is here. Because this 2/2 is a little spooky. It's probably just this. Hang on to a land to discard it. That hurts. Fine. Cranko, protect the Cranko? Could protect the goblin, I guess. This is always just going to be black, right? It's never going to get new colors. Okay. I'm going to have to start chumping this, right? Because it gets kind of huge. I can get 3 mana to put a counter on it. I mean, I don't know. You don't want to be spending 3 mana on that in cube. I discard this. Okay, that's fine. And you draw a card from my deck. It was a mountain. Okay. Wait, am I confused? Oh, right, this has an exile ability. It's not in my hand with an extra cost. It's in my graveyard, but castable. This is amazing. Can cast Captain whatever now. Yeah, let's just full swing, I guess. If they want to eat one of these, that's okay. Because I just get to cast something again. Blocking Krenko blocks the most damage. And kills the most creatures. Okay. I mean, I could get in 6, though, right? I could just let Krenko die, and then this looks kind of stupid. I think that might be the play. Right? I don't know. I can just replay this, but I don't get the 2 damage. But I get to keep a 2/1. I get to keep Krenko. Yeah, okay, fine. I remember this thing being a menace in, was it in Zendikar Rising? No, right? Maybe. I think, it doesn't seem like it should have been from Zendikar Rising, but maybe it was. Oh, Dominaria United, that's what that is. Okay. It was a menace in that format, but here, you just, like, I don't know, you have better stuff to do with your mana than pay for this, I feel like. Ow? Wait, why did Loris die last? Oh, they gave everything -2/-2, and then made me sack a creature. I see. Okay, well, that was a pretty good card. I mean, but it should have... Why was Loris alive? That's what confuses me. Shouldn't he have died earlier? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I was bad-mouthing this creature, but it's alive. What do I have that wins? Not much. Destroy Lolth? I mean, I'm dead, right? No matter what I do. Yeah, playing these two cards doesn't win. Well, I guess technically there's a line to live for a turn, right? Kill a menace creature. Block this and the 1/2. Oh no, but they can do this post-combat and I'm dead. Okay, so I guess play the Bomat Courier, swing and see if a miracle is drawn somehow? Alright. I don't know. I mean, I don't think the decision that I made to sack my 2/1 to keep Kranko alive like cost me anything, right? They would have been at 2 less life but not dead. And everything would have died regardless because this can't, like, yeah, they're indestructible, but sacrifice and having 0 toughness still both kill it. They don't destroy it. Using Unholy Heat on the Sedgemoor Witch instead of on the Evolved Sleeper might have been a mistake. That could have cost a lot. I'm not sure. You know, I paid life for this, and the Evolved Sleeper eventually became a problem, but not much of one, really. It was the board clear that was the problem, and then they just had any old random stuff around to kill me. If I'd killed the Sleeper instead, I feel like the Sedgemoor Witch would have been an even bigger problem, because it has Menace, and all the stuff they were doing would have been making them pests. So, man, I think I was right. Or at any rate, I still agree with my play, whether it was right or not. Discarding lands to Fable, I think that worked out well. I think it was a good decision that worked out well. I don't know. Sometimes they have board clears and you lose the game. Sort of the die roll you have to accept when you play aggro. If you can't kill them fast enough, they'll possibly just take over. Anyway, we got a good result. I'm not unhappy. Just wanted to analyze the last game to make sure that I hadn't missed something. You know, always a chance to learn from your failures. Even though the run itself is a success, that game was a failure. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.